You've got Luke Darcy, Jason Dunstall, Damien Barrett, and the captain of the Hawthorn Footy Club, two-time Norm Smith medalist, four-time Premiership superstar Luke Hodge joins us. Hodgie, welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Hodgie. Do you not feel pain? Is it an emotion that you don't feel? You break your arm in a contest and you sort of looked at it and then just sort of went on and kicked the ball. You did your knee a couple of minutes into a game against GWS and just rolled out and played the next 4 quarters. I work in an office environment now, Jim. You see people with a cold don't turn up for 2 weeks.
The bloke's name's Golf Bag.
No. I wasn't going to name him. And, But Hodge, it's a remarkable threshold for pain you appear to have.
No, if you ask my wife, I'm probably like that when I get the man flu as well. I'm in bed, I'm coughing, splattering, and need to be weighted on hand and foot. But I think it's anything. It's our profession, and as you get older, you realise footy's not going to be around forever. So every opportunity you can play, you try and do. So,
Hodgie, love to talk about the Hawks overall in 2016. 6-2 looks good. Percentage isn't great, it's only just over 100. From the outside, and my personal opinion is I don't think the team's travelling anywhere near the levels of the last few years. What about your opinion, which counts a hell of a lot more than mine?
I heard your opinion a few weeks ago. You wrote us off.
He did.
As a good, loyal Hawthorn
didn't write them off from the finals. I said they're not in my premiership calculations at the moment.
You said they can't win the flag, Jeff.
And I stand by that.
Which is a little
I stand by that, and I also hope they prove me wrong big time. Don't worry about that, because you know where my heart lies.
I know, mate. I know.
But I'm not. My opinion is, Duke, that I didn't think they could win it this year, and I'm keen to get Hodgie's opinion of where you think they're travelling.
Mate, I think it's as open as any year. I think if you look through the teams, at the start of the year there was 8 or 10 teams that I thought could have won it, and I'm still got that in my mind at the moment. As far as where we're sitting, as you said, we're 6-2. We haven't played great football, but we've been able to win games. And when it gets to around 17, 18, 19, 20, it doesn't really matter what you did in the first half of the year as long as you get the wins up.
Hodgie, I would strongly argue with your body of work that you've now eclipsed the chief in hierarchy at the Hawthorn Footy Club, going back through the history of the joint. So if you genuinely...
I've heard stories of him wrestling, so I'm going to say I don't think so.
If you genuinely filthied up with what he said, we'd prefer you go hard and say, listen, you clown, pull your head in.
I would... as I said about his wrestling, I spent a bit of time with Jace about 10 years ago, and I ended up on my backside. So... as far as this,
because he's a fat bastard, or
yes, that helps. That helps.
Hey Jim, I think you've picked up on something good. 4-time premiership champion, 4-time. The chief might be barracking against anyone going past his record.
You could be on
that. And there's a bit of self-preservation. Would say that.
I think we're onto something here, Hodgie.
No,
I hope they win 6 in a row.
I'd strongly disagree. As far as anyone who's seen what he's done, I'm not going to pump him up because he'll turn around and slap me for praising him. But I think if we win a game, I think he'll be probably the happiest person going around. But he's also in the media and he's got to say what he thinks, and we're just out to prove him wrong.
Absolutely, and I hope you do.
What about when you had to take that premiership of 2008, the cup, not you personally, but other officials and the coach, around to his house immediately after the game? And would have taken away a fair bit of the moment, wouldn't it?
Not at all. It's the same as in 2012 when the players went through the hardest time losing a grand final, and he's going to slap me now for saying it, but he was the one person who sat around with the boys afterwards having beers trying to lift our spirits. I said Bung's never been there to pump himself up, but he's always been there for the football club.
Didn't want that answer, Hodge.
I know that, but I don't think he did either. But, but all we're saying is we understand. Like everyone has an opinion. We disagree with Bungs. We weren't happy when he said it, but we're trying to prove him wrong at this stage.
I don't know if you're able to watch the footy show last night, Hodgie, but there was some nice vision Sam had dug up of two Ugandan guerrillas going at it, and a sort of a different style at it.
Really?
Because
are you still running with that?
It was a hopping three-legged from behind sort of arrangement, Chief. So I thought reminded me a lot of you, actually.
And 20 years on, you're trotting out the same stuff.
That never tires. You could get another 20 years out of
the boys must love seeing the great Silverback going hard at it.
Well, to be honest, I've got 3 kids. I'm not in bed by that stage.
Hey, Hodgie, a little message came through to me last night. You might have been out with one Shane Keith Warren around his house playing a little bit of poker. Am I told that you might have dirtied up last night? Did you get rolled around the poker table last night with some poor decisions that maybe should have gone your way that didn't?
No, we had a pretty cruisy, catch up with a few friends. So it's obviously good to get out occasionally.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a nice little catch up with a few friends last night.
I'm told the cards didn't fall your way though last night, Hodgie, and that you weren't all that happy.
No, I got a couple of
You got
bad
a couple
beats.
okay.
Was going to throw someone in the pool, but no, we won't worry about that.
I got there eventually. That was
I like it. So as we let you go, for the millions of Hawks fans listening, give us a date. How far away?
4 or 5 weeks, roughly.
All right, one of those weeks is North Melbourne, I think, just at the back end of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Take as
Roughly
long
around
as
the
you
North
like,
Bank.
Hodgie. That's my advice to you. Make sure you're absolutely tickety-boo.
Thanks, JB.
Great to see you, mate.
Good on you, Hodgie.
Cheers,
Thanks for
guys.
dropping in. One of the
Good, Hodgie.
all-timers from the Hawthorn Footy Club, Luke Hodge.